everyone. Hi, Water Lily. Hi, Mariah. How you guys do? Hola, hola. Simply Smooth, Luna, Jamie, DJ, Loco, Deborah. Hi, you guys. Well, I got my new desk that I've been telling you about. Hi, Lucky Girl. Hi, Ron. You see the motif? I told you I went to the lighter wood. But the hey greeter, hey KT. But look, it's a U shape. So I get to face out and look at my garden. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. Gotta put this on the slow mode. Customize slow mode. Here we go. Putting it on the slow mode. Un momento, por favor. Okay. All right, now I can't get the settings off. Here we go. There we go. Hi. I couldn't see you guys because I had put it on the slow mode. How you guys doing? I got my tablets. I'm ready to go. So, yeah, welcome. Welcome, greeter. Lucky McLucky. Joyce, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Oh. Meryl, Judy, Carol, Pam, Virgo, Pippa, Rhonda, Christine, Sue Lynn. Hey, Sue. Hey, Dan. Cheryl, Margaret. And thank you guys for all the good well-being because I had a pain in my back. I got to tell you, flank side, right where the kidney is. No, I'm not passing a kidney stone. But it's like today it's better, but it's sore. Oh, I love that. God bless Ukraine. Hey, Kelly, Florence. But we got some talking to do, you guys. Okay? I've been getting some hits. First of all, let me start by telling you, we got 492 in the room. Should I wait till it hits 1,000? Hey, Dwight, Dreamweaver, Tracy, Maxine, Joanna. I do feel better. Thank you. Yesterday, I woke up and I didn't have any appointments. The only thing I was supposed to do was talk to you guys and do my members, pick a card thing. And it was kind of cool because I ended up not doing anything because of the pain in my back. So, hey, Lorraine, Lisa, we can see your post, Virgo and Sin. Hey, Chris. Hey, Deborah. How's everybody doing today? Where are y'all from? Say your state. Let me see where everybody's from. Pam from Chicago. Hi, Becca. Hi, Colette. Hi, Seascape. Now it's really New York, Massachusetts, Florida, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Georgia. Can you guys see that? Holy cow. Hey, whoever's from out here in Northern California, it's like 78 degrees. It was like in the 30s yesterday. Jamie, KT, Georgia, where I was born, Texas. Cousin Susan, Texas. Diane's in Santa Rosa. Hi, Diane. 78 degrees out here. Hey, there's my cousin, Regina. She's in Oklahoma. Oh, Iceland. We got Iceland. We got Canada. My hometown, Oklahoma, Oregon, LA. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. And you kind of got to come out of the this part, the chat, in order to hit the thing, because I found that out. You have to come out of the chat, like take it down, hit the thumbs up, and then come back in the chat. Bear Lake, Novato. I wanted to buy a house in Novato, but it was way too expensive. Okay, London. Hey, we got London in the house. Cardiff, Wales, North Carolina, Australia, Ann Arbor. God, I'm so lucky. Look at all yes. Look at all yes. Montreal, Ireland. Hi, Mara. I'm getting back to Ireland. I'm going to tell you right now. Another Australia, Illinois. I love knowing where everybody's from. Okay, I got to start off with something, okay? Now, first of all, there's these boxes. I don't know if you guys have seen them, where people say they're talking to the dead through the boxes. And this one particular show that I was watching, somebody has said, this person said, and he got a whole bunch of hits that said, I think it's April 4th or April 7th. April 4th was going to be a nuclear explosion, okay? And, I'm kind of in like tapping into the afterlife and getting my information. So I was checking it out, and sure enough, they said April 4th, even Betty White from the dead said it. So I'm thinking, okay, this could be true. I'm not going to say it's not true, entertainment purposes only. Then I asked my guides. And my guide said, these boxes are the same as dealing with I just went blank, you guys. What are those boards? A Ouija board. It's no different. So you can get all kinds of mix match. Sometimes you will get the truth, and sometimes you get lower vibrational energy. In fact, this guy, I was listening to him, and he had, I think he really did have, I just went blank on her name, but her daughter's name was Bobby, because she did talk about Bobby being on the other side. The beautiful singer. Anyway, and she was answering the questions. Oh, thank you, Marie. A Twister at Jack Burrow School. No, it wasn't Huff. It's another one. I haven't seen Huff. I don't know if he's still Whitney Houston. Thank you. And the thing she was saying, it sounded like she was walking on the other realm. But then he did a video the day Kobe died. He did a video. Like he's talking to Kobe the day he died. I'm like, They usually don't. Sometimes they'll appear to their loved ones, and then move on. I mean, I'm sorry. This is my own opinion. No way can someone. That's why I tell you guys, wait till your loved one's been gone. They have to adjust. And plus they had a traumatic death. So, yeah, I don't think the Kobe thing was real. But anyway, so this is what I wanted to tell you. Yesterday, I sat down with the cards, with the pendulum, and I asked them to give it to me straight, because remember I had the dream about the nuke exploding in the air. I think we're going to get close, but I do not see a nuclear war. And I asked them, and they said no. Hey, Clarissa. So I see April coming and going, and nothing's happening as far as that's concerned. Now, I want you to know this. Okay, so I told you those boxes, take it or leave it. It's like a Ouija board. Sometimes you can get, for real, someone good, but most of the time, he even said when he was talking on that, normally when he's talking to the other side, they're in lower places. Well, hello, the ones who are going to come running over and try to manipulate the box are usually those that have better stuff to do up front, Oops, sorry. My armchair thing is going out. So, hey, Greta. So, cyber attacks, I believe. Sonia just said Biden's warning. And let me tell you, they're watching it like a hawk. Let me tell you what else. My buddy, Revealing Light, she did a video today. Her and I are usually on the same page. As I told you years ago, I saw Putin running for his life. And I want you to know right now that Putin is getting ready to go straight downhill. Okay? Let's check it out. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Entertainment purposes only. There, and I told you guys this before, within his own home, people are already working amongst themselves trying to figure out a way to push him to the side. They want him out of there. Let me tell you something else. I don't know if you guys read this, if this is true or not, but apparently he's got spotters waiting. If any Russian doesn't do what he was sent in to do, they will assassinate him on the spot if they try to come back. Because remember the Russians that were taken hostage or taken prisoner by Ukraine? They begged them not to send them back because they knew they would die. Okay, so I wanted to tell you that. I wanted to clear that up. Now, because I heard something else, and you're hearing it here, you guys. You're getting your scoop right chair. I'm feeling very strongly that hey, Sandra, thank you. Somebody in Russia is talking to Intel here. Like they're talking about the game plan. I think I mentioned to you guys about this before. I don't know what this is, but I could feel conversations, very confidential, with throwaway phones because you don't want Putin to know. And I could feel intel going on because I see Navalny even knowing they're about ready to get rid of him because he's just making a big mess. You can't even take up Ukraine because it's demolished. I mean, they're demolishing it. And by the way, now that the International Court has said that he has done, he's basically going to be in trouble for doing, what do they call it? Well, killing innocent people, war crimes. All that money, by the way, that everybody took will go towards the Ukraine to rebuild it. No, chained. I thought that too. I thought somebody else is coming in, but I see war crimes. Yeah, I see somebody else coming in. Somebody else. And then eventually someone like Navalny will be in there. Somebody, because I see the people of Russia not putting up with it. A lot of those people at that big rally, they were sent there by their job. They were told they were going to go and they were going to be fired. A lot of these people are going to get ready to lose their jobs. People are going to get pretty desperate. Somebody just talked to my ear and told me he's dying anyway. That's what I heard. Okay, so let's check it out. Vladimir Putin. What's going to happen? He knows. He feels it. He knows nobody likes him. He is so paranoid, it's not even funny. And I think he has the beginning of something like with Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, where, they tend to get angry, they tend to act out, and I feel like he's really working against his own people. Bad news. Like he's already saying, I want these people, blah, blah, blah. He's having people go shoot his own military if they turn around and come back because they don't want to kill Ukrainians. Oh, am I okay with talking, you guys? Yeah, that's the hard part. Exactly. He knows he's done for, so he's acting out. Is it Parkinson's? Okay, Teresa. No, Alzheimer's too. Alzheimer's. My brother-in-law had Alzheimer's, and they act out. All of a sudden, they'll get angry. They don't make sense. It's like, Jesus, personality was so nice, and suddenly he's turning into this heathen. Alzheimer's causes that too. But no, you're right. He's got Parkinson's. That's been announced, and he definitely has it. Okay, here we go. We need the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Please, God. Please, guys. Give us the truth. The outcome of Putin. The outcome of Putin. Just so weird how they told me something was getting ready to happen. And, I was so frightened. And the one thing they kept saying, here's the good news. It's the beginning of the end for Putin. So here's the military action, a lot of drama. We're about ready to get some good news. I think, I feel like he lies so much that he won't come to a conclusion with them. So I don't think the good news is that he's made any kind of, thank you, Kimber. I don't think the good news is that he's made any kind of, he doesn't like Navalny. He hates him. And he may talk like, yeah, but he's almost being forced up against the wall that he has to do something because he's losing. Here's the other thing I saw. I just want to tell you real quick. I see one of the Russian ships getting hit. That's that fire in the boat that I saw. So when that happens, he may go crazy and say he's going to push a nuke. Something's going to happen. And that's when I see people hustling. You know, all of a sudden we're like, whoa, 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 what happened? And then boom. Oh, gee golly, he fell out the window. Oops, clumsy me. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. But check this out. We're crossed with the 6 of Wands, which is good news. This military action and some good news. And then we have the 4 of Wands. And then we have hope again. So I'm asking about the outcome for him. I think he might have to cowtail and stand down. They might even have a gun to his head and say, you better do this. I don't know what this is, but I feel like he's about ready to be a nothing burger. But I saw a ship. I saw a bomb hitting a ship. Like, we're tired. Hey, thank you, Nadar. We're tired of these missiles you're sending. Because look at that poor town. They just wiped it out. There's nothing left. What the hell? What are you supposed to take over? Okay, so I saw that ship being hit. And let me tell you something else. I want to send prayers to everybody that died in that 737 crash in China. And unfortunately, if you all remember in my 2022 predictions, I saw a major jet falling from the sky. And I wasn't feeling the United States. I was feeling, you know, I might have even said China. I felt like it was, it was that direction. Hey, Susan. Okay, so now, I love that false teeth. Barb says, Alzheimer's and Parkinson's are similar. My father had Parkinson's and his sister has Alzheimer's, and there is still an understanding of conversation. Can you see if the NATO, U.S. supplying anti-aircraft weapons to the Ukraine will become the Iron Curtain like Israel? Let's look. Don't worry, I'm going to get into Clarence Thomas too. No, he's not going to die right now, but you guys are all writing me. I got hundreds of emails. Oh my God, Linda, could this be it? I still need to go on Ukraine, but let me tell you about Thomas real quick while it's still fresh in my mind. Of course, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, gee golly, could this be it? So there's something else going on with him. In fact, he does have an infection, but it's secondary to something. Something else is going on with him. So let's just throw real quick on him. Why not? Because I'm not thinking he's going to die as much as not going to live to be old, entertainment purposes only. But I also feel he might have to step down. Let me tell you, you don't think that stress from his wife and him getting caught with his hands in the cookie jar isn't affecting him? There's no respect there. The people he's working with can't barely lay their eyes on him because he's ruining it for everybody else. He's taking people trusting the Supreme Court right out the window. But I haven't formally read on Thomas, so thank you guys. I'm going to look at it real quick. You know, Susan, what's weird? He reminds me of Putin a little bit. Like, to hell with him, I don't care. I'm not going to resign. That's Putin. Putin will have to be taken out. I feel Thomas like whatever, but he's under stress. His body's under stress. I feel he has blood pressure problems, and I feel like he's aging really fast. What's the outcome with Judge Thomas? Will he have to step down? Will he be forced to leave? And of course, my sister wrote me and said, I can't even stand watching the interviews with our new justice. Don't worry, she's getting in. But these guys are going to show who they really are. It's really sad. It's really sad. So I wonder if they're giving him mine for missing. Okay, so this is not necessarily a physical death because the news is going to get people dancing in the streets. I think he has to step away. He's sick. I always saw him leaving either because his physical self ended. I think there's just so much with his health that the doctors say you really need to get out of there. That's what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling saying, neener, I'm staying anyway. I see him leaving. Look, he's leaving. I can guarantee it. He's leaving. Oh, I know, Kim. My sister just said I can't even look at it. It's like they're auditioning for something. And they're blaming Kavanaugh. Oh, and look at the Dems, what they did to Kavanaugh. Well, Kavanaugh didn't even have the background that this woman has. Most of these people voted for her before. So what is their problem? Don't worry, she's going to win. Okay, well, I just really wanted to ask about Ukraine. Tell me about Ukraine. Somebody wrote me and said, you're not supposed to say the Ukraine. It's something with Ukrainians, how they want it said. So if I accidentally say the Ukraine, it's an accident because I had no clue. You can't say that. Ukraine. What are we looking at? And then we'll read on Zelensky. But let me look at the lovely people because I saw people crying, coming back into their country. And I see people rebuilding. Maybe not as many people coming back initially, but eventually you're going to have a big crowd coming in there. And then we all need to take a trip out there. Hey, RX, thank you. Ooh, lemon lime, that sounds good. Linda is the bestest. Thank you, honey. Lemon lime sounds good. Hey, Pamela. Pamela's coming to New York. Tell me about the people and the nation of Ukraine. Oh, and you guys, it's a little heavy duty on HBO, or is it Showtime? I think it's HBO. Phoenix Rising, about that actress that was with that Marilyn, that Marilyn with the multicolor eyes. She was 18, he was 37. Woo! Horrible. Hey, Jane. It's called Phoenix Rising, FYI. She did The Universe or Something to the Universe. I love that movie. And she was in Westward or something else. She's a beautiful actress. Tell me about Ukraine. Yeah, they're going to build it back up after much strife and heartache, after the evil tried to take over. A lot of help from the outside people and nations, although a lot of us are just trying to, Jesus, my friends, even the grain is going to go up because they couldn't get it out of the Ukraine and everybody's struggling. And out here, the refinery is on strike. So you guys just batten down the hatch because it just keeps getting more expensive. I wouldn't doubt if people's amount you have to spend, depending on the size of your family, is going up $300 a month. Oh, look at this. Victory after burden. Beating the odds. Here's Zelensky. So he's not going to die. Here's Putin. Not Putin. Why did I just Biden? Here's Biden. I think Zelensky is going to stay. Now let's check out Zelensky. Tell me about Zelensky. I guess Israel's not really going to help him. I don't know what that's about. I mean, this is Putin's Hitler all over again. Geez, even the Pope is running down there, trying to stop this. Tell me about Zelensky. He's feeling it a little bit. I don't know if he's made any appearances. He comes off real strong, F you, sucker, knock this off my shoulder. But the inside of him is dying a little bit because it's very tragic what's going on. On CNN, I put it on my YouTube. Did you see that? She used to be on CNN, what the stock market one. She's got Burnett, and the guy was saying that he saw on the TV his children were dead, and then he found out his wife was dead too, and he had to make arrangements from where he was at to have them buried. Oh my God. So this Zelensky is just overwhelmed with the death. Okay. It's a horrible, horrible place to go. He's got the magician on his side. So there's a part of him that refuses to accept defeat. Like, no, damn it, no. Okay. He's crossed with that tower. So this was way more than he thought. He knew it was going to be tough, but he didn't know how tough it was going to be. Okay, so he's negotiating. He's talking to people. He's getting monies. Oh, hold on. They're telling me, my guides are telling me, he's about ready to come into some beautiful machinery to work to fight back with Russia. Okay, I'm just going to throw this out there, okay? And if it comes true, it comes true. But I got to tell you guys what's there. I'm seeing the Ukraine with the help under the table with some other people doing some stuff. Like they might be the ones that hit that ship that was sending missiles. And then they do some major damage, maybe to the Navy. And then I can see Putin being so upset, he's going to talk about nukes, like he's going to nuke them or use some sort of a chemical warfare. And that's when the people inside take him down. They've had just about enough. So see, he has victory in the end. Thank you. Remember how they wouldn't quite tell me? And our guy, oh my God, thank you. Remember how Andre was like, it doesn't look good for him? But I was never feeling death. And I wasn't sure, were they going to take him in prison or what? But oh my God, the strength that this man is going to show. So other people, other nations are coming towards them. Because if you think about it, and I hate to say it. All right, you guys, we do understand why the President of the United States and other nations are fearful of a nuclear war. Because you think it's tragic what we're watching. And I hate to say it, but it's tragic. And we are going to feel guilty to our grave that we had to stand down. But what's going to happen, and I don't know why it's taking so long for getting them this equipment, but I feel like everything's just about ready to come in. And I even see them training. I'm going to tell you right now, well, I shouldn't say it out loud. Let's just say there are people that are coming in, maybe private people. Thank you, Narita. There's private people coming in. And I see them training these people. And I see them getting equipment from the United States and from other places. But I see them causing some serious damage with Russia. And I see the Russian people, those people in that big thing that were barely waving the flag, they all said they had to be there, or their boss said they were going to get fired. Doesn't matter. Most of the people in Russia, poor Russia, most of the people in Russia are about ready to really struggle. They're getting cut off because of him. And that when you get people hungry or they don't know where their sons are, can you imagine us? Hey, ladies, our sons someplace and we don't know what the hell because some jerk off has said, well, he's helping free Ukraine. Oh shit! I don't know about you. I'll be packing my guns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Russians are victims too. That's why I see the Russia eventually will be our friends. I've told you guys this. Somebody said this. Was it somebody else said this? Notre Dame or somebody said that. But I've often felt eventually when that thing with Russia happened with Reagan, I thought, oh, maybe this is it. But no, Putin was Hitler in disguise. He's following the Hitler playbook. I'm going to tell you right now. And that's where Trump got a lot of his stuff. You don't think if Trump could have that kind of power, he wouldn't do it? As soon as Trump got put into office, the first thing they wanted to do was a back channel so Putin could call Trump anytime. And people threw such a fit, they had to drop it, or they snuck and did it anyway. And remember that he started taking the sanctions off, and Congress said, oh, hell no, you don't. You just can't come in here and say no. So he had to just leave it the way it was. He didn't like people telling him what to do. Rock said, look up mask off moment for China on YouTube. Okay, I'll look for that mask off moment. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Now, China, we got a little bit of work to do with China. I can't get into China now, but let me tell you the other hit I got. Mark my words on this because you'll hear about it later. China was going to try to sneak, China speaks on both sides of their mouths. Well, at least their whatever his name is. They don't want, you know what? They're looking at the money. Okay, so Putin got no money right now. It's like, well, we could give you stuff, but how are we going to get paid back? Because you're going to be broke, sucker. So I see Biden and everybody talking to that guy. They're not going to announce what they threatened him with, but they threatened him with something. This is the hit I got. Because then all of a sudden Putin was saying, okay, fair enough, I'll talk to Zelensky. Part of the reason he even went there is because something happened with China. I feel like China, and mark my words, this is going to come in the news. I feel like something happened that China said, sorry, dude, we got to look out for our own sake. And he was like, holy crap. Mark my words on this, because I felt like Putin now knows he can't get anything from China either. I think he's looking at Iran too. Is Iran and Russia and Trump don't get along? I don't know why he's looking at Iran. Yes, Ramona, but there's more light in the world. There's more love. Trust me. There are so many people that have just a soul-felt, heartbreaking feeling for these people. But then again, it's not us. We're not out here worrying about if our house is going to get blown up. And those of us that are empaths, we just feel the screaming and the crying of the mothers and youngsters, and a guy seeing on the news that his kids are dead. Old women that have lived in the same place forever, having my arthritis, Jesus Christ, if I had to start walking my big ass down somewhere, I don't know I'd survive. I might even say, just leave me here and let me die. Because I don't want to hold up the youth, because I got a bad hip. So I'm kicking ass all my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's so hard to watch this. But remember, oh my God, Marie. Okay, Marie. Everybody pray for Gainesville, Texas. There's a big tornado headed that way. Angel of light and mercy. We want you to cover Gainesville. We want you to blow it in a place that it does no harm. It will do no harm. Whoa. See, that's the other thing we're getting ready to go through, you guys. I've been telling you this till I'm blue in the face. Mother Nature's not mad at us. She's just getting ready to readjust. And you know what? Armageddon stuff is getting ready to happen. Not with nukes, with the weather. So just know this, okay? And again, those of you just came in, one of my predictions for 2022 came true because there was a airplane that fell out of the sky, but it was in China. Yeah, India. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe that's who he's hitting up for money because I see him hitting up somebody else. Yeah. Oh, Sue said they'll carry me. You guys' back will be done for the rest of your life. Yes, they are doing camps, Michelle. Let me tell you, when I heard that, energetically, it was sort of the shock, like, what the? But I felt the doors going wide open. So everybody's going to be released. When Navalny comes out, mark my words, remember my vision. He's standing in the sunlight and he's waving to everybody. He's waving to the crowds because they'll be dancing in the streets when Putin no longer is in charge. They say some of the older Russians are Putin likers, but no. Unlike in America, I got to tell you, you don't want to wish Trump gone by any horrible thing because there's a lot of people that really care for him. We're almost half and half, so you don't want that kind of energy. That's why I don't think he'll go to jail. It's because he was president. That's my feeling. Sorry, you guys. But I also think he has bad health. Yeah, so I think China knew what side of the what do you call it? What side of the bread there is buttered on? Which side of the bread is buttered on? China knows, and they said something to Putin. Mark my words. There was some sort of conversation, and that's when I felt Putin got furious. Like, okay, well, I can't get money from China. But China makes their living by stealing from us. Hey, son, girl, thank you. China makes their living by stealing from us. They're underhanded. I'm going to tell you right now. But again, one day China will be our friends too, because everybody wants to live, except the guy in North Korea. But if he's even alive, I've often felt that he's not even alive. Okay. And the thing is, his little rocket goes up and everybody ships theirs right to him. He'll be blown off the face of the earth. But anyway, entertainment purposes only. Okay. So I wanted to tell you guys about that. Let me just look at my thing real quick to see if, there's a big, preparing for severe storm system with potential for hail, winds, and tornadoes. Hold on. It's crossing.
Well, it's looking more and more likely that we're going to have a multi-day severe weather outbreak on our hands here. Okay, we're going to start off through the afternoon and the evening, East Texas, from
Texas all the way to Atlanta and Raleigh.
Houston eventually.
Oh, you guys, my friends out there, anybody in those areas, keep in touch with us and let us know how you're doing. Listen, I'll be doing a video tomorrow with Mel. Tomorrow's Mel's birthday. He's in Kentucky right now. Oh, gosh. How close is that storm to Kentucky? He lives in Chicago. Okay, hold on. Now, here we go. Oh, gosh, you guys. Linda's live right now. Look at that. Trying to interrupt my show. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to make sure I got everybody. We did our thing. Oh, it's under community. Sorry. All of you saying you guys have been feeling anxious. It detonated over the ocean. That's what I was feeling too. But I'm almost wondering, is it one of us hitting one of the ships in the ocean? Remember, I used to see that fire on an ocean liner or a destroyer. Remember that? Is this all part of it? I just can't help but wonder. Yeah. Okay. So you guys really liked what I had to say on here. And what I had to say was, I had a dream of a nuke exploding in midair, but they seem pretty convinced now is not the time. My guides seem really convinced that now is not the time. So I have to go with that, you guys, because whatever they say to me, if I don't say it, if I second guess it, I mess it up. So April 4th, it's not the end of the world, which if it was, I would tell you. Stay in the higher realm. Our vibrational energy is what keeps the darker energy stalemate. Don't think you don't have the power. We pray to Judas, Buddha, Allah, etc., but ye are God's people. Thank you, Victorian lady. Thank you. Each with that piece of each of us has a piece of the omnipresent. Ye are God's. By that I mean you can create as well as the power around us, above, whatever. Okay? Don't be victim to thinking that you have no way to create well-being. The kingdom of heaven is within. The most truthful thing I can hand you. Believe this with all your heart. And we go through life, we get hit on the realm of the human capacity, which is ugly and animalistic. If you can set your sights on the higher realm, it protects you in that human realm. And our main key is to stay out of the ego as much as you can. Don't be hurt all the time. Don't be like when I do my readings and people are, kind of worried about what someone thinks of them. It's like, I try my best as delicately as I can, stand down from that. Because at the end of the day, that's got nothing to do with you. That's their problem. There's parents, there's families who treat you like crap. And, we chose to be in this realm at this time. Now, listen, when they cross, they'll see what they did. But, you don't want to wish any kind of ugly. But you've got to take care of yourself, you guys. You have to take care of yourself. I hate to say that, but you have to take care of yourself. It's great if you have compassionate, loving people who care for you. I'm lucky I had that in my life. I try to do that as much as I can for my family and for you guys. I care a lot about you guys. And I just want you to know that if you feel like I used to tell people years ago that we're really having a hard time getting out of the funk. And I said, don't you ever feel joy in that? Mm-hmm. I said, well, listen, do me a favor. Is there something, a Disneyland ride, or one little family thing, something that made you feel joy? Something. Concentrate on that. Visualize that, smell it, taste it. Even if you're just making it up, like I'm having a date with my guy here next week. What's his name? Now I can't even remember his name, you guys. Gerard Butler. Just fake visualization. Oh, yeah, Gerard and I are going out. I can create that even though it's not real, but energetically it puts me in another realm. Do you understand what I'm saying? You ever notice how if you really fall in love or you're happy, things just magically start happening, right? I'm sure you'll get some bad things like a car accident or something. But do you ever notice that sometimes you can be more powerful if your energy is stronger? That's it. That's it, you guys. And Gerard Butler, I know. This girl can't forget her Gerard. I like Brad Pitt too. Shoot. Mm-hmm. Oh, guess who got front row? Front row. Front. Number 1 row seats to see Paul McCartney. Yes. I'm going to go see that 80-year-old man. Thank you, Island Princess. Thank you, you guys. Brad's mine. Jamie said Brad's mine. We got some fighting to do. So you guys, when you get caught up in that realm, turn the TV off. It's okay. You don't have to watch it. It's not denying. It's just you energetically want to stay in the higher realm so you can push out the love energy towards them. Because I'm so sick and tired of waking up and hearing how this town was demolished. They hit 50 trucks. Something is about ready to come back on them. That I can tell you. Okay? And I used to not pick up a thing on Zelensky, which is weird. Usually I can peel it, but it's so interesting today. The cards were kind of like, no, he's there. I just think he's burnt out. I think this thing is so terrific, horrific, that he'll try to be optimistic, but, they're all going to be struggling with post-traumatic stress big time. And it's going to be hard for him. I don't even think he still wants to be president after this. I think he's done. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. So you guys, I got to go. It's 45 minutes. I got to go feed my son. Oh, that's wonderful. False teeth. Oscar Isaac, yeah. Mm-hmm. Find Your Peace and everything. Hugh Jackman, a lot of people like him. This, all us girls are talking about the menses. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, you guys, I'm looking so forward when this is finally over. The good news, this isn't going to last for years. Okay, it's about ready to end. Don't worry. By May, we should be taking a deep breath. And thank God for the world turning on Russia. They did. They turned their back on Russia. I keep hearing about more things happening. Banks getting out from underneath them. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, I don't even think Trump has said a word. Hey, has anyone heard about Trump's radio show? I haven't heard word one about it. Anybody? Thank you, Tina. Berlande. Oh, hi, baby. My daughter's here. My daughter with my sweet grandson. Mama, Nana Cray, huh? KT, Lisa. Anybody hear about that thing? I we'll have to look it up, you guys. So listen, I'm going to do another video probably Thursday, a regular video where I'll ask you to give me the questions. But I had to come on today to give you the Adam Driver. Girl, I love me some Adam Driver. Did you see? I didn't like that movie he did where he raped a woman or something. It's a movie, okay? And then they hung him up. Did you guys see that movie? And he was butt naked. Not that I was looking. Holy cow, is that guy hung or what? I hope I didn't get in trouble for saying this, but thank you, Ron, Unconditional Love. The BS Hour, never listen. Lisa, thank you, guys. Thanks to my daughter coming. Thank you, everybody. I love you all so much. Let me go feed my son. Hi, Susan. Thank you. But again, not that I was looking. Maybe it was a body double. Maybe it was a fake thing. I don't know. You guys are laughing. Well, you know, as a nurse, I have to, and it's so funny because I don't really look at the body that way. You know, I've had a lot of cute men have a strip in front of me, and you deal with it like business. You have to. But that one, I'm like, no, that's real, my daughter said. But not that I was looking. You know what I'm saying? I was in the big screen TV. I kept hitting this, thinking I could rewind it, but I was in the movie. So now I'm going to have to watch it on regular television. Good evening, everyone. Love you all. Cheers. Shoo. My daughter said, shoo. Hi, Crystal. Lucky girl. Thank you, lucky girl. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, you guys. Love you all. Cheers.